Well, here I am again, building another sweet ride at Metal Art Customs. Make classics beautiful again, making YouTube videos for all to see. I'm doing what I love. Check out my friends' channels in the description. Like, subscribe, and comment. Another sweet ride at Metal Art Customs. Make classics beautiful again, making YouTube videos for all to see. I'm doing what I love. Check out my friends' channels in the description. Like, subscribe, and comment. Again, building another sweet ride at Metal Art Customs. Make classics beautiful again, making YouTube videos for all to see. I'm doing what I love. Check out my friends' channels in the description. Like, subscribe, and comment.
Hey guys, welcome back to this episode of how can you stuff a huge engine in a tiny little car. I love it. All right guys, I went ahead and popped that steering column out of there. Sitting here, I looked at it and I thought, man, why am I trying to make this so hard on myself? This right here is your front suspension. Your control arm's bolted right there. So why not just bring that tubing right into the back of this right here instead of trying to come over here? This ain't going nowhere, so well, the wires are in my way. I'll just take this little brace out. It's a bent brace anyways. I'll bring that tubing in, tip it up, and put it right there. It's 2.5 inches wide. It'll come over just behind the nut. I'll taper it down and then straight back to there. Take this off and I'll probably put a gusset on top, you know, just for peace of mind. And then this side will be exactly the same. This side's kind of smooshed up anyway, so cut it out. Just cut it out. These two frame rails right here are 16 inches outside to outside. I moved that over that far. That's going to be absolutely perfect. Run that all the way back, plate that back wall, which, you know, that can double for the roll cage if I go to do it or whatever. Yeah, I think it'll work out real nice that way and be simple. And without the steering wheel in the way, that helps. You know, I can get in here. I pulled the shifter out. I can go ahead and get that tunnel out of there. But yeah, I grabbed my trusty T-bevel right here. That way, yeah, there we go. Now I got my angle that I need the back of the tubing. I'll grab another T-bevel. It's here, which I'll find it. It's here. Find another T-bevel to figure out what this angle is. Right there. Yeah, perfect. All right, I got my tubing up here. This is 3/16 wall, 2.5 by 2.5. That should be more than enough to stiffen this car up so it don't flex. And the way it's tied in there and back there, it should be good. Like I said, that floorboard will come out, this floorboard will come out, so it'll just be a tubing. And then after I get it all secured and welded in, then I can put a new pan in and we should be good. I need 57 1/4 from this point to this point. The floor pan's nice and flat all the way. Should work out good. All right, I blew the fuse inside that metal saw and I haven't gone to buy a new one, so I'm going to use a cutoff wheel and get this tubing cut the way I need it. You know, go back to old school, back the way I always have, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna get 2 pieces of tubing cut, tapered, and ready to go. I'll go ahead and weld that all up, get it ready, and then I'll lay it up here. I gotta finish cutting this out and trim it down. I'll get that bar cut to where I can put the frame rail in there and get it welded out there, up here. And yeah, let's get at it. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys along every step of the way. Man, these wires are just, come on now, get out of my way. Okay, just leave the chat altogether. All right, now back to what I was saying. I'm gonna bring you guys along the whole way. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, and when I go to cut and stuff, I will, you know, go time lapse on that. Okay, so I want this tubing same angle right here. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. From the bottom up. Okay, yeah, it will. It'll work. Don't worry, don't worry. I got my brain back in order. All right, so I need to bring this T-bevel like this right here and slide it up, just like that. Okay, I want it flat on that angle and straight with this piece. Tighten that down. Now, let me think. That ain't gonna work either, because that's gonna change the angle. All right, so get my measurement here. That's 2 1/4 right there. You know what? I'll just make a cardboard template and then I'll know it's right where I want it. Hold tight. All right, so the bottom of the tubing, this is 2.5, same as the tubing. I want level with the floorboard, and this right there. Okay. Get my pencil back out here. I want that right there. Come up. That's 2.25. So 2.25, just like that. This I need 2 inches in. All right, right there's the angle. Just like that right there. Yes, perfect. Okay, now one and 3/4 by 2.25. I'm gonna bring that tubing just like that right there. Yeah. All right. Take that, slide it over there. All right. Right there. Is the length of this piece right there, and then this side should be exactly the same. Yep. Okay. Okay, right there, just like that. Don't need rear brake lines anyways, right? Just like that. Okay. There is this piece right here. Now, from this point right here, I need 57 1/4, no, 3/4 to the back wall. My plate that I'm putting on the back wall is 1/4, so 57 1/2 from this line. The only reason I'm leaving that up there is added strength up into this piece. Anywhere I can gain strength, I'm going to gain it. So this I'll split that tubing and bend that up level. This area here, right here, is level. So this and the bottom tube that goes all the way back needs to be parallel right here, or 90 degrees off of this. That right there is what I need. Grab my red. Nope, my red. Yep. Line that up. Gotta cut that out. So let's roll this over, roll this over, line that up, and you can see it lines right up. Now I need to do this on the opposite end as well because I need two pieces. Line that up, mark it, grab my square, continue this line straight down, roll my tubing, and do the same thing on this side. And you see it lines right up just like the other one did. All right, now I'll get these cut out and then go to the next step. All right, now to get that angle, line that back up. Come on now. I'm gonna mark where that's straight up and down, right? Okay. I'll take, here's my center line. What did I do with my tape measure? There it is. Okay. Now when I bend this up, if I cut that out right there and I bent this up, this part would be up taller because this is 2.5. That way it's 2 5/8. So that's where I want it in the end. What I'm gonna do is measure the distance between the two. You've got roughly 3/8, so that'd be 5/16 to the center. Yep, 5/16 to the center. Right? Okay. I want the tops to match. So here's my center line. This is the point where we're trying to achieve. So come off of that over this way, 5/16, which is what we got. Come this way, 5/16, like that. And then we'll take and cut that out, right? There. which I should have marked that with red because that's my cut line. It's easy to get confused if you don't, you know. Well, that ain't gonna work now, but I can do the rest of it in red. Just like that. Now, when I cut that out, that don't look quite right, does it? This line ain't on the, there we go. That looks better. Now, since the distance is the same on both sides from here, when I bring this up, the tops will line right up. Move this. Right there's my cut line.
If you remember a few years back in the fall, we drove out to the city, stayed in a motel on the wall. Next day walked out to the front desk, asked the man, what do you have in mind? He said, boy, we got everything.
All right. Now, I need to get that man around. So I'm going to do the right thing. And grab the DFH's big brother. Okay. Now, remember what I said earlier. This bottom edge and this needs to be 90 degrees. All right, right there is 90 degrees. Yes, I've got a gap in there. That's fine. That weld will get all the way down in there and penetrate the whole thing. Same thing on this side. I guess I should have dropped that down to, say, an 1/8 inch on each side, or 3/16. But that's okay. Like I said, the more weld I get down in, the better. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to fire the welder up. And get a couple tacks on that. Remember guys, the straighter you keep your weld lead, the better your weld's gonna be. Make sure that didn't move. Oh. Still right on the money. We're going to do one more check to make sure it stays the same side to side. Put the T-bevel on there. There's your angle. All right. I'm going to get a tack on the other side now. And then go to the other end and do the same thing. All right, now remember, this is the bottom here. I needed 57 3/4 overall from this edge to the back wall. The plate is a 1/4 inch thick, so I take off a 1/4 inch, which brings it down to 57.5. Grab my marker. I'm going to mark that right there. Hook the tape on there. You know what? I'm going to get a better tape. This one's got the end bent. All right. Now, I need 57.5. Right there. Now I'm using a black marker just to get my center line. All right, now this is the bottom. Take my T-bevel. That back wall leans back. Take my T-bevel and this is my cut line. Right there. Remember, I just rolled this over. This is the bottom. Just like that. All right, now this one I can cut right here. Once I get the floor coated out, I can take this frame rail, take it in and set it, and it should set right in place. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other end marked, and then we'll get to cutting.
We got everything. Get out there, go have a time. And he said, hot rod streets and custom cars. We got bright lights and country.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Look at that weld, guys. That's right. Alright, now, I'm not worried about grinding that down. It's all getting covered anyways. Alright, so now that I got the frame rails made, stay. I looked this over underneath. I'm going to start on the passenger side. Mainly because I'm lazy and I don't want to cut them cables out of the way. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to trim this off, and then I'm going to trim down and up, get this out of the way so that frame will set up against this and all the way down to the floor. Then I'm going to go back there and measure over and cut that channel out of the way. I told you I was going to put you on time lapse when I start cutting, so let's go.
Bars got the fastest trains around. Get out there, go paint the town. Now we know what he's saying every time we hit.
That was good. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I gotta get this off here. That's why you want to be safe doing what you're doing. You never know when it's going to happen.
Get out there.
Alright, so if I put that like that, it's going to trail that way. I want to keep this nice and straight. Put that right there. Right there is straight. Might have to do something in there. Might step it over. I don't know.
Don't give up. We're all human. We make mistakes. Don't give in if you wanna be better than yesterday.
Just making sure. Making sure nothing flexed. Look at that. I like it. Let me look at the end. Okay. With the way that's angled, and I measured it, the top flange is about a 1/4 inch too long. It's not letting it go all the way down, but now I know what I got to do here. I'll trim that end off, get this to where it'll set on the floor, and then I'll make my plate for back here. Oh, man. Okay. That looks good. But I didn't trim the bottom side. So hold on. I gotta get the bottom side to match. Perfect. All right. Now that that's there, let's double check the door. Still shuts nice, so now I need to get my plate for back here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut both of them. And then I got a lot of cleanup, so I got something to weld to. Awesome. Well, I got my plate over here. I'll go ahead and get it cut, and I'll be back. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. I'm gonna have to put a little notch in it, weld across the bottom of there. I'll just notch that all the way across. It'll be good. Mark that. Mark that. Okay. So what I'm doing here is this 1/4 inch plate is going to tie the frame rail into all this. Right here is the structure for the rear suspension. Right here is the roll bar that is all welded in and plated. So I'm going to tie all this in together. This is going to be a very strong little car. And look what I found. I just found a dime. $19.89. It's not all that old, but I'll check it anyways. Some of the newer ones are worth some money too, so yeah. Better mark this end so I can get that cleaned up too. This is coming together just like I had envisioned it. So let's see. I don't need to worry about the front floorboard because I'm going to replace it. I know doing this I'm going to raise my seat, but that's okay. Those seats are only 1 inch thick, so I set too low in the car as it was. Alright, well, I guess I'll get that cleaned up, get this cleaned up. I'm not cutting all this out just yet. I am going to cut back and over some, but I want to get the engine in here because I want as much width in here as I can get. The end of the transmission is going to be about right here. So yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, now that I've got that all cooped and fit, I'm going to get that plate tacked in place. Right there. thing's for sure, this frame rail is heavy. Love it when a plan comes together, y'all. Okay. I need to get that pulled up. But I think I'm gonna go to the other end real quick and tack that. Be right back. Alright, that's nice and tight to the floor now. I'll go ahead and tack it. Okay. I'm gonna get the welder out of the way. I'm gonna take the jack out. Then I'm gonna shut the door to make sure it fits. Look at that. That's awesome. Well, I guess this side's ready to weld. Perfect. I'll weld the front side. After I get the center cut out, I'll have more room. I can reach in there and get the front side a little easier. I can't even see through this. Yeah, that's ugly. All right, this side is in there, like, you know. It's in there, is all I'm gonna say. Okay, I think I need to get on the other side and start prepping it. Look at that. Oh. I'm gonna finish welding that, but right now I wanted to get it secured, pinned down, ready to go. All right, now I need to split this, get the cable out, split that, get that cable out, and then finish stripping this out. And rinse and repeat this side.
Make mistakes. Don't give in if you wanna be better than yesterday. Go all in if you want success. You gotta step it up. Go all out if you wanna be top tier. Don't give up. Learn and grow. Go all out. Go all in. When at the end of the day, I wanna be proud of who I am. Be real, Metal Art Customs is who I am. then get drenched.
Everybody said it couldn't be done. Dang it. Everybody said it couldn't be done. Don't waste my time. And I guess I proved them wrong again. Look at that. Proved them wrong again. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yeah. I got all kinds of room for activities. I told you I would. I told you. Stay straight for me. Chain's twisted, is what it is. like it. Right there. And now I can let the transmission down a little bit. Right there. Okay. I could probably go up just a hair. Yeah, I like that. Right there. Right there, guys. There is still plenty of room around that engine. I'm down below the floor about 2 inches. I don't want to go down any farther than that, really. I really don't think I need to. I mean, it's maybe. I got plenty of room to get in here, make some motor mounts. I got plenty of room for my pulleys. Plenty of room for the distributor. I mean, this car is set about 8 inches off the ground with the motor and tranny in it. I can come down just a hair. Just a hair. Oh, that looks better right there. Yeah. Just see it roll down into place. I'm gonna have to get some 90-degree plug boots. They wouldn't be fun to change plugs in, but it could be done. And then let's see, for the radiator, take this out and that out, set that radiator in there just like a Camaro at an angle. Bring the bottom hose over and down into it, this hose over into it. I might have to put just a slight belly in the hood to clear the carb. I think it'll be fine. I like it. And I've still got plenty of room. I mean, it's a little tight on the legs, but no more than that cord setting out there. That cord is, if both my feet are touching each other, they're touching the tunnel and the side in it. There's plenty of room in this because I'm only going to have 2 pedals, a brake and a gas, so I got plenty of room there. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow I got to get back on the Impala. This has been bugging me, antsy. wanting to get it done. You know, I want to get the engine set in there, and it wasn't the easiest, but I got it. All right, guys, I'm going to close this out. Till the next one, have a blessed day.
One day we can sit in our hand-built heaven, down where the river runs free. Streets ain't made, but they're under construction. We'll get there eventually. And maybe if we're lucky, I can build us a rocket, and we can fly into the sun. I don't mind melting, girl, long as I'm holding you.